Have you ever been sitting in class and asked yourself, when am I ever going to use this in the outside world? Teachers like to tell us that we're going to use it more often than we like to think, but in all reality, we'll never actually use most of the information that we learn in high school. The point of high school is to prepare students for college. They will use the education they receive to help them with college studies, but they aren't going to be taught how to conquer real-world situations. This is where a life skills class could really help students. Students have been asking for years if high schools could have a life skills class as either an elective or even a required course. A life skills class would help to prepare students for life after high school and for after college. There are certain life skills that everyone needs to know. Basic math is not the same as money management. Don't get me wrong, students still need math, algebra, geometry, etc., but that doesn't teach them the skills they need for financial success. Even classes like finance and accounting focus more on teaching theory rather than developing basic money skills. Students graduate high school not knowing how to create a budget and how to balance a checkbook, read bank statements, plan for saving, how to invest in stocks, and how bad credit can be avoided. Good time management is also a life skill that many students don't know how to achieve. Time management doesn't just involve being the most productive all the time, but it also involves setting aside time for things that you enjoy. Taking time to do the things you enjoy helps with stress. Having good time management helps you both in college and in life after college. Most people go to college after high school, which requires you to have good time management. No one is there to make you go to class or make you do your schoolwork. You have to be responsible for yourself. Same goes for life after college. Once you start a career, time management is extremely important to stay professional and to get your job done. There are, of course, so many other skills you need in college or in your career. These are just to name a few. These skills can be easily obtained by taking a life skills class in high school. It can teach us money management by teaching us how to create a budget, how to write a check, how to balance a checkbook, how to properly read a bank statement, and how to save money and how much money you should be saving. And lastly, what a credit score is and how to keep a good credit score. A life skills class points out need for good time management and also helps students find the tools to help them turn it into a habit. It would teach students what time management it is and how to accomplish it. It would teach you how to keep a task list and prioritize certain things on a list, how to set goals for every day, how to focus on one task at a time, how to minimize distractions and how to overcome procrastination, and finally, to make sure that they know that it is healthy to take breaks. Breaks help your brain rest and recharge. Scheduling your breaks makes sure to not interrupt your focus. You can see the benefit of life skills classes by looking at a general population of students that have already graduated high school and don't know these life skills. A lot of graduated high school students don't know basic money management. For example, when somebody goes to file their taxes, they may not know the process of filing it and what all the specific terms mean when going through the filing process. Or when applying for their own credit cards, too many people don't know the payments and the spending habits on the cards can affect their credit score or they don't even know what a credit score even is. Everyone knows what time management is, but people often don't know how to execute it. For example, when starting college classes, many students struggle when it comes to having to keep themselves disciplined and making sure all their assignments are done on time. There's no one there keeping them accountable for doing their schoolwork anymore. They struggle finding the balance between doing their work and having fun. Another example would be when starting their career, they may not know how to work in a professional setting. Staying on top of their own tasks makes sure to lead them to success in their careers. Being taught basic life skills in high school will prepare for professional and personal achievements. These life skills will make sure that you succeed in the adult world. Personally, I believe that a life skills class should be mandatory for students, but it should at least be offered as an elective course for students to take if they want to. I think it is necessary for students to know these basic skills. These classes would make life less stressful for students when they are introduced into the real world.